mean something like GitHub, sir.
Remote. You
Yeah,
should
sir.
mention remote.
Sorry, sir. For remote repository, sir. So
Okay.
whatever the changes are happening on the remote repository will get updated to the local workspace automatically, and
Mm-hmm.
it gets updated from Git pull. And
Mm-hmm.
Git fetch is uh, the changes. We can the changes happening on the remote repository will be updated to local workspace, but after that we can do manually if we need the
Okay,
changes.
where it will update? Git fetch.
In local repository, local
Local
workspace, sir.
repository only. Git pull also will update.
Yeah, sir, but we can there is the option of changing manually if
How?
you want some changes.
How?
um,
How will you change manually?
like, sir, I mean the changes it gets stored in a different branch, sir.
Hmm.
Then from there
Which
we can
branch? What's the branch name?
um,
Okay, explain branching strategy.
branch starting, sir. Mm,
Yes, Niranjan. Niranjan.
Sir,
Branching strategy.
hello.
Not sure? Not
Uh,
prepared?
it is used for parallel development.
Okay, what's the difference between git
Sir,
clone
am
and
I
git
audible?
pull? What's the difference between git revert and git reset?
It's like
Yes, Suma, what's the difference between git revert and git reset? Suma, Vidyashri,
Yes, sir.
git reset and git revert.
So it is used to undo the commit from the previous commit.
Which
In
one?
revert, revert, sir, git revert.
Okay.
It will does not delete the history. We can check in the
Mm-hmm.
git log, but in
Okay.
the reset, if we if we do the reset for the previous files from the staging or
Okay.
remote repo,
What's the difference between git merge and git rebase?
git merge will merge the branches.
Hmm.
Git rebase is also similar to the merge,
Okay.
but it will create the new commit id in the merge, but in the rebase it will not create new commit
Okay. What's the use of post build action in Jenkins job?
post build action.
What is the difference between declarative pipeline script and scripted pipeline? Okay, Akshay ಏಕೆ ಈ
yes,
ತರ
sir.
ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಸೆಷನ್. You asked right?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
So it shows what? Every day people are not preparing, right? So what I mentioned earlier at the beginning level, every day you should be up to date with the classes, whatever we have covered so far, and stick with the answers which I have provided, because That description which I have provided, it's purely the technical based sentence formations. Whether you are just observing the git pull and git fetch or git rebase or git merge, each commands I have provided the definitions, right? You just mention the definitions. Hmm? ಹೇಳಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ವಾ ಮಾಕ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ? ಎಸ್ ಸರ್ ನೋ
Yes, sir.
Next
But
week ಅಂತ
they
ಹೇಳಿ.
said
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಸರ್ಪ್ರೈಸಸ್ ಇದೇ ತರನೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕೆ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗೋದಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ ಡೇ ಒನ್, ರೈಟ್?
Yes.
ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಅಂತ ಲೇಸಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಕೂತ್ರೆ the portions are covering more, right? So next upcoming we do have very advanced tools. These are very basic and very basic definitions. The basic things like 1 or 2 lines of descriptions were there for each definitions or explanation. Branching strategy, that will be a very lengthy one. I mean, probably it will be like a 2 phrases, that's it. But next upcoming AWS, it's too vast. So many services. Next onwards, I won't provide any description or any notes. You have to prepare on your own because AWS documentation page is there. Next onwards, it's like self preparation because so far it's like a basic foundation. So that's why each and every definitions I have provided. But next onwards, I will explain it the first time, but I won't give the description to you know note it down. I won't say that because it's like too vast, too many services. Concentrate on the classes, understand the concepts first, then you can prepare on your notes. Because more than 25 or 30 services have to be covered with respect to AWS itself. And after that, we do have Ansible, Docker, so many tools are there, advanced tools. So start preparing from now onwards because you won't get much time because next onwards it's purely practical based. It's like hands on. You should give more time for to understand the practical sessions, and while executing also you will get more errors. To debug, identify, fixing itself, the time will kills. Hmm. Looks like no one prepared it. ಮತ್ತೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಡೈಲಿ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಕೇಳೋದು, that's it. Then where is the remaining 50% of effort? Only 50% of effort is coming from our side. Then where is the balance? ನೀವು ಈ ತರ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಪೋನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಪುಷ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋದ್ರೆ when will get the time to learn all those things? See, mock sessions have to be there because it's like a mid level of interviews. It will start, you know, building the confidence and explaining the communication. Everything has to be improved in the mock sessions itself. So don't skip the mock sessions. If you skip the mock sessions, we'll directly remove you from the group because everyone has to be attended. Everyone has to be prepared. If you're not prepared, then also We should take some action, right? If you're not preparing, if you're not learning, if you're not executing anything else, then what's the point of holding you, right? Day by day, the performance should be increased, not to be decreased, because it's a very high competitive world. Each batch, they are expecting more. They're expecting more techniques, more methodologies, more communicative. Every month it's changing. The interview process is changing. They're asking you to write some script directly on the board in the office itself. So you should be more confident. You should be proactively understand the concepts. Then you should learn and try to deliver with a good technique. And you should include all the technical words. It should not be like a stories. It should be very short, and it should be understandable for the interviewer in a very short note. Okay, can anyone just brief out whatever it's covered on Jenkins high level? Hmm?
Sir,
Just
basically
start.
we started with the Jenkins fundamentals, sir. So,
What is Jenkins fundamentals means what?
means we studied about the all architecture of Jenkins, sir. So, what are the configuration management and what are node management, some general plugins.
Hmm.
So, we studied all those things and Jenkins what has to be done. And Jenkins main is the like a tool which is automating the all type of jobs. For example, it can automate the things like infrastructure as a code, and it can
Huh?
automate the,
Infrastructure as a code.
sir.
Do you know what is the meaning of
No, sorry,
infrastructure
sir.
as a code?
No, sir, like infrastructure automating tools.
Infrastructure as a
The-
code is
yeah,
completely different. That
yeah,
is Terraform.
yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
So on top of that, we learned some tool configuration, so system configuration, and also after that we made with some how to run the job, how we can automate the things using the freestyle jobs, sir.
Hmm.
And after that we come out with the ci pipeline jobs, sir. Pipeline. And the main basically Jenkins main thing is like it has to when the run, when job has to run and what has to run and where it has to run, sir. This is the main concept which Jenkins includes.
Hmm. Okay, what type of job you created and any examples which you have tried?
I tried with the freestyle job, sir.
Hmm.
And I created
Only
the,
freestyle job? I think
sir.
declarative pipeline is covered, right?
In freestyle only I created, sir. Till at not I practice with the pipeline, sir. Today I will be going to practice that thing.
But I
So
think more classes will be conducted for declarative pipelines only, right?
so I was facing the issue, sir, in the uh,
Okay.
like in AWS. I tried to configure that. So what will happen, sir? It will be taking more time, sir. Browser in Jenkins.
Hmm.
I don't know why it's happening, sir. More than it will take 10 seconds, sir, to go to the next page.
Okay.
That's what I was facing, sir.
Okay. What type of examples you have executed
Like
so far?
so, I executed created the uh, job, sir. So I have created one slave, sir. So another slave I created, but
Okay,
I
why you
in,
created slave?
to connect the different machines, sir.
Why you want to connect to the different machines?
Mm, because we have to say for example, if you want to run the job in the different machine, so
Why you
we
want
should.
to run the job in different machine? That's my question. Who will answer for this?
Sorry, sir.
Why you want
Sir,
to
to
run
distribute the
job
load,
on
sir.
different machine? To distribute the load. Only
uh,
to
by
distribute the load?
master it will take more space, sir. So we cannot by master itself acts as a slave, but we cannot run in the
No,
master
no, no.
because,
Master won't act as a slave. See, master is different, slave is different.
but we can run that, sir, job.
You can run the job, right?
uh,
But master will have, why we have to call as a master? Because it holds all the power,
Power, yes, sir.
the complete Jenkins power. Because all the configuration, everything will be holds on that server. That's why we called it as a master server Jenkins. Slaves means it should follow the master commands. That's it, irrespective of whatever it is in which machines. I should always follow the master command. If master said, "Hey, run this job," it will run. That means it will always follow. Slaves ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes.
Like
So
ಕೆಲಸದವರು,
parallelly,
owner whatever he is saying, he just is doing his work. That's it. That's one usage is to distribute the load, because master can't hold the maximum number of jobs. Just think about if you want to create more than 100 jobs. If you're creating more than 100 jobs in a single master will crash because it can't tolerate, right? Because 100 job means execution time, then resource allocation, resource utilization, it will be completely goes high. Then at one point of time the threshold limit will be crossed, then it will be system will be crashed. So to avoid that kind of situations, we need more slaves. If you want to create more jobs, you need more slaves. Then you will distribute the work. Instead of running 100 jobs in a single machine, now you will split it up like 40, 30, 30. Each machine will carry 30 jobs. That's easy. So now load is distributed. Now I can simply run my jobs on slaves machine as well as master machine whenever I required. That you know how to configure the jobs to run that on slave or master, right? How will you decide? Where you will decide? Which one is the deciding factor?
Sir, in the tool configuration we cannot
No,
connect, sir.
that's
No.
not tool configuration. Tool configuration only to connect master slaves. But my question is, how will you configure a job to run only in master, only in slave one, only in slave two?
labels,
Depends on the
Labels.
labels.
In
Huh?
executable, we
execute.
use
We'll
Which
give
one?
you the labels.
Labels.
in
Yes.
Sir,
executable
depends
Stages
upon
to run a
How?
job on a
the
specific slave.
How? Labels.
stages.
Yes.
Okay, you will
The
create
same label
label.
is present
But that
on.
label, how will you mention in job? That's my question.
in stages, sir.
Huh?
Sir, we can give the executor, sir.
Eh, executor, that's all configuration related. My question is, if I'm creating a job,
Sir.
which factor will decide, okay, this job has to be run on slave 1 or slave 2 or
Sir,
master?
mentioning the agent, sir.
The
Agent, agent, agent none means master. Agent, if you are providing the label name, means it will look for that label where the slave was configured. Don't mess up with all the things.
Yes, sir.
Question first. Job configuration, if you want to configure agent, the second line will have an agent, right? That will decide where this job has to be run.
Sir,
Agent means
one more question I have, sir.
hmm,
Uh, Yesterday I created one slave, sir.
hmm.
So again we created one more node, sir.
What is mean by slave? What is mean by node?
Sorry. So,
Both are
sorry,
same.
sir. Like, sir. One more I created, sir.
Okay,
But
you created slave one, you created one more slave two.
sir, slave. Sir.
Okay.
But by default, it is taking. But I didn't raise the AWS instance. I never created one more, sir. But it is taking inside also, sir. But I didn't get that one, sir.
What inside?
Like
So
me
he's
and that.
asking, like with using like we have created one instance for slave. So
Okay.
using that only, like we had created the another slave. So he's asking how it can be possible with using same one instance.
One instance you created as a two slaves.
Sir.
Yes,
No, that's wrong, right?
But it is created, sir. Like,
No, see, the
given the host name for
configuration,
the slave
just
too.
think about configuration. What it will do, whatever you are saying, whatever you are configuring, it will just accept if it's a valid, right?
sir.
Okay, if you are providing the slave names, it will always expect that names should be different,
Yep.
Yes, sir.
right? If you are providing a different names and if you are providing the IP address and all the valid credentials, it will accept. You should decide, right? First, okay, which machine I want to configure as a slave.
Yes, sir.
Okay, single machine, if you created as a two slaves, that's really different. Maybe why they have accepted here, because
Uh,
workspace will be different, right? If you are providing a different workspace, then it will be treated as a different workspace, like different folder structure,
Every time, like there will be a different workspace created, right? Automatically by Jenkins
right?
whenever we run
And
the loop.
also you can configure your own workspace also.
yes, sir.
You can provide like slash home slash ubuntu slash jenkins workspace. You can create your own folder, then you will provide that folder as your jenkins workspace while configuring the jenkins slave. But by defaultly in master varlib jenkins, right?
Like will it like a second slave also expect the same host name? So like
No, second slave you can provide different host. Why you want to provide the same host name?
no sir,
The
like
real concept
like
is,
why is it is
hmm,
accepting, like is it
Why it is executing, sir? Like,
yeah, it will execute. I told you, right? Whatever you configured, if you're providing a proper valid path, proper valid IP, proper valid credentials, it will accept always.
okay.
so how
Because
the space
sometimes,
will be distributed, sir?
hmm,
The space is it is showing again like 4 GB something, sir.
4 GB means that is available space.
Okay, sir. For first
Because
level,
each
first.
job, whatever job you were created and executed, it's not even downloading anything, not even storing anything, right? Max to max, what you are doing? You are creating a folder, you are creating a files.
Yes, sir.
How much space it will consume? Kilobytes, not a gigabytes, right? If you
Yes.
download something, if you are, copying some files, very large files, very huge files, then only the space will be occupied. Otherwise, it will be always 4 GB available,
Sir,
You
right?
mean the right practice is like to create the instance for each
See,
slave?
one slave, one node. That means one machine. Don't create,
Okay.
two slaves for single machine. If you want to
uh,
create, if you want to practice, create one slave for one machine.
yes, sir. Definitely,
Okay.
sir. That is the question which facing, sir. Like,
Yeah. See, single machine, if you want to practice for practice purpose, you can create a different workspace. Okay, same machine if you want to provide as a different slaves. One slave, slave one slash home slash ubuntu slash jenkins workspace one. Then another slave slash home slash ubuntu slash jenkins workspace two. If you want to provide as same machine for two slaves means you are distributing the work. Again, the problem here is, now if you distribute the work in slave 1 slave 2, both is allocating on single machine, that will be held up with the same issue,
sir.
right? Why you were created slaves to distribute the work. Now you are not distributing the work. Every work you are assigning to single machine.
So,
Then what's
like,
the problem?
if it is 4 GB, it will be distributing as a 2 GB, 2 GB, right, sir?
No, 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 no. See, 4 GB means 4 GB That's a storage,
Storage. Okay, sir.
not a RAM, right? Storage, 4 GB of storage will be available. Both will be used. 4 GB where it's available, slash, right? Right now
Yes,
you
sir.
are using slash home slash Ubuntu slash Jenkins Workspace 1, Jenkins Workspace 2. Both will be resides on slash only. Both will use that 4 GB only.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you got my point.
Same, sir. Same.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Now I will show the next AWS, right? We do have the volume sections and all. What we'll do, we'll create a separate volume and we will allocate that volume only for Jenkins Workspace, like 50 GB of volume, 100 GB of volume. How to assign only for the particular workspace. We'll see that next.
Yes, sir.
So those whenever we create the instance, we need to while using Jenkins, we need to stop or we need to terminate it.
No, you can stop.
Okay.
If you stop the machine, anyhow, Jenkins will be available over there. If you terminate every time you need to configure it, right?
Yes, yes, yeah.
But for now, practice, once the practice session is done, you can terminate, because next onwards we'll start AWS, right?
Yes, sir.
In AWS, anyhow, we are not using the Jenkins.
Yeah.
Later point of time, it will come as a part of CI/CD.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and that time you can create. So that
Okay,
time
sir.
don't hold that machine, because if you stop the machine also for the volume, it will be charged.
Okay, sir.
So now you understood declarative pipeline, the agents, slaves, nodes, then what shared library is covered.
No, sir.
Okay,
No, sir.
then in declarative pipeline, which example you have observed? Like creation of binary? No? Creation of binary means creation of war file, jar file by pulling the
No,
source
No,
code.
no, sir.
Then what you executed by using Maven? Have you integrated Maven in your Jenkins? Hmm? Installed it. You've not used it. Okay. In Maven, what you understood? What is Maven?
We can use it to build from the GitHub.
What is Maven?
It's a build tool, sir.
tool.
Build
It's a
tool for
build
what?
automation tool.
To automate the
build tool for Java.
For Java. You can't use it for, C program or any other languages. It's only for Java projects. Remember that. You can only create jar, var, year files. .exe and all won't be created over here. We do have so many other build tools as well. Maybe you heard about Gradle, Make Build. Make Build is used for Windows, like creation of .exe files. Okay. Similarly, we do have some other build tools, but we majorly focusing on Maven because our projects are all dependent on Java projects. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then what else you learn? Maven. What are Maven goals? It's covered, right? Maven goals.
No, sir.
No. Then just you integrated Maven.
We
That's
just
it.
integrated it, sir.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then declarative pipeline, freestyle jobs, master slave node. What else? Any backup things? Okay, backup anyhow we will cover in AWS. What else you practiced in Jenkins?
Parameterized, I think.
Parameterized Jenkins job. Why we need that? Variables, right? I hope it's covered, right? Global, local, user defined. How to define variables in Jenkins
Yes, sir.
declarative
Yes.
pipeline script.
Yes.
How to parameterize job, how to pass the input, and how to retrieve that input in our Jenkins job. It's
Yes.
covered. String parameter, boolean,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
choice. I hope everything you practiced. Which one? What is options?
Retry.
Ah, retry. Why we need that?
Like when the job is failed,
Why the job is failed?
there is any error.
Okay. What retry will do? Will it fix the error?
It will again retry.
No, sir. It again retries.
What if it again fails?
So if I like number of iterations, if we provide like
Hmm.
we provide retried
Only
three,
that many number of iterations it will
it will
retry.
retry. Yes, sir.
Okay, if that there is a error, why we have to provide retry? That's wrong, right? Simply we are wasting Jenkins time.
So if there is any glitch, so
Hmm.
initially, so if we provide
Because sometimes maybe network glitch, or sometimes maybe unresponsive with the some of the services. Maybe that will be fixed after 10 seconds or 5 seconds. We are not sure. Maybe on the during the time it was busy. Maybe second retry it may be passed. But
yes, sir.
if the job, if the task particularly having the issue, number of times if you retry also it will fails always. Then what else? Retry. Then concurrent. Parallel execution. What's the use of parallel execution? Comparing two stages. For comparison, you want parallel.
So
What
parallel build.
comparison it will do? If I give parallel, how my Jenkins job will work? Where you will specify this parallel?
When we particularly assign the job to the agent 1 and agent 2, and we divide the code between the two agents. So basically, the first part will be done on the for agent 1, and the second part will be done on the agent 2.
What is the main use of this parallel?
For
Simultaneously,
simultaneous execution.
yeah.
If I am not providing
Sir,
parallel,
for
means
the
how it
use
will work?
cases like one job is given periodically, sir, schedule.
1 minute. Yeah, we are discussing about what we are discussing.
Parallel execution, sir.
Parallel execution. Okay, then next what? Parallel retry. Next,
Post build actions.
post
We
build
discussed
action. Build discard. Okay, build discard. What's the use of build discard?
It will keep the latest bills.
Build discard means what? What it will discard?
It will discard.
It will delete all the old bills. Like if we specify in the log letter, it will keep only this.
Mm-hmm. What if I'm not providing build discard?
It will keep all the bills.
Okay, next what?
Timestamp.
Timestamp. What's the use of timestamp?
It will add time to the job.
Okay, next.
Sir, I have doubt over poll SCM, sir.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yes, tell me what's your doubt.
Like when it is like GitHub commits, so how it works? Like I have doubt over that.
Okay, what you understood?
And only the job get executed when there is a commits in the GitHub.
Correct.
So like same like it is like a schedule only, no sir. Like
Build periodically.
yes sir.
No, there is a difference in build periodically and Polyscium. Both will work differently. Both is used to schedule the job only,
Okay.
but both will have some difference, minute difference. Okay, I will give you one example. You have configured one job by using build periodically. You have mentioned 30 minutes of time.
Okay.
You know, right, how to
Yes sir.
mention
Quran.
30 minutes. Okay, you have mentioned 30 minutes. Now, how your job will trigger every 30 minutes, it will trigger, irrespective of have you committed, did you made any changes or not, it won't care about it. Every 30 minutes, the job should be triggered.
Okay.
Okay, for example,
Sir.
you have configured the job at 7 o'clock morning. Okay,
Yes sir.
or 6:55, you configured it. Okay,
Yes sir.
after 30 minutes, 7 o'clock if you configured, next 30 minutes it
7:30.
will wait, 7:30 it will trigger, 8 o'clock it will trigger, 8:30 it will trigger, 9 o'clock it will trigger. It's on triggering unless until what? If you made some changes over there, it will stop executing. Otherwise, every day, every time it's keep on building the jobs.
Okay.
But Polysium, same job, if you configured with the 30 minutes of time, but here every 30 minutes it will keep on watching that repository. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
in the 30 minutes it will watch any new commits it's there, then only it will trigger. For example, same job you configured at 7, it will wait for 7:30. Up to 7:30 it will watch any new commits was there.
Yes
you
sir.
you committed something on 7:10. Okay, one commit was there. You committed something on 7:20. Okay, two commits
Okay.
are there. It identify that. Okay, two commits are committed on this repository, I have to trigger
Oh.
7:30, it will trigger. Then it will wait for up to 8. Then it will watch in this repository any new triggers happen. No, nobody was committed anything, nothing was happened on the repository from 7:30 to 8, it won't trigger the job. Then again the cycle will watch 8 to 8:30. If any new commits there, then it will trigger, otherwise no.
Yes
But
sir.
build periodically, if you committed or not, every time it will trigger. That's the difference.
Okay. Got it sir. Thank you sir.
Yeah. Now it's clear for everyone. Build polysim and build periodically.
Yes, sir.
The name indicates poll. Every time it will poll and check. Periodically means it will always check for the period, what period you have mentioned. 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour. Either if you committed the things or not, it will trigger. But build periodically We will use it. Maybe you will get some questions. Okay, then what's the use of build periodically? Because if none of the commits was happen, then if you're triggering the job by using build periodically, it's a waste, right? It's simply wasting the resources. Polisium is used for some other projects, and build periodically will be used for some other pipeline jobs. Build periodically majorly will used for, you know, health check. Sometimes every day I want to check one of the instance at late night. Maybe you want some report. Okay, how much today the disk was consumed, how much RAM is, whatever. You just want that report. Then what you will do, you will create one job, write one shell script over there, then gathering the all the aspects, all the resources, then you will form one Excel or one sheet. You will upload all the contents in one sheet in that job. Then that job will be scheduled as a build periodically on every day late night, maybe 12 or 1 a.m. If you configure every day 1 a.m., it will get the report and push to your notification, right? Similarly, Polisium, I will watch for, for all the development activity. I will use this Polisium because if any changes was appear over there, then job should trigger. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then what else? Git hooks. Git hooks. Git hooks almost ಈ build Polisium ತರನೇ work ಆಗೋದು. But that will be related to Git commands, right? Git add or Git commit. Before commit, after commit. Before commit ಗಾದ್ರೆ pre commit hooks. After commit ಆದ್ರೆ post commit hooks. If you want to make some changes, if you want to make some alerts. But usually we won't use Git hooks. We will use web hooks. He will show maybe later once we complete all this deployment, what is the deployment or how the application is prepared and all. During the CI/CD process, we will show everything will be automated by using webhooks. After the code is merged, then only the job will be triggered. Then application will be deployed to the servers. We'll see that next. Then when we can have mock session tomorrow. But ನೀವು ಈ ತರ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ
Sir, being honest with you, this Jenkinson has turned it down upside down.
why?
Uh,
Hey, it's very easy. Only
But it
but
was quite
declarative pipeline, I know it's look like a complex because suddenly you should be more rely on the syntax and the curly braces for buckets. Everything has to be used. But if you understood correctly, then it will be very easy declarative pipeline script because s- first you will have the pipeline, then you will have agents, then it will start with the floor brackets, right? Then you will start the stages. Each stage you are defining what you want to configure it, right?
yeah, that's where the actually main issue, like confusion I'm getting. Basically, writing the scripts and how to like get it in stages and I haven't even like I practiced the parameters, but
Mm.
before that I have practiced till creating the nodes and assigning the work to the node. Till that I have done, but later part it is very like hard for me to digest. So I'm just sticking with the like videos and
Okay, where you felt hard?
basically in the pipelines. Like that's the part like
Okay, in
I'm
pipeline, what you didn't understood?
like the main thing is a script and second thing like how to write the script like which part acts where, and that's where I'm getting confused. ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಬರಿತೀವಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್
Hmm.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ
Hmm.
ಏಜೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್
Okay.
ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್. ಬಟ್ ಆ
Okay.
ಪ್ಯಾರಾಮೀಟರ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಏನಿದೆ ಸರ್, ರಿಯಲ್ ಟೈಮ್
Okay. Let me
ಬಂದಾಗ
open
ಇಲ್ಲಿ
any
ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್.
one pipeline. Jenkins pipeline. The last class which shared the pipeline. Shall I open that
ಶೋರ್ ಸರ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಎನಿ
and
ಪೇಪರ್.
we'll discuss pipeline talks. You mean the stages, the finding difficulties?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
It's very simple, right? Why you people are, just like, okay, just we'll go for the simple one. Forget this parameter and all. Yeah. If you understood this one, like a single stage, then it will be repeated as a multiple stages, right? For example, your requirement will be, three stages of requirement. Just think like you have to pull the code
ಓಕೆ
from the GitHub. First stage. Second stage, you're doing some scan. Third stage, you are building it,
ಓಕೆ
right? So
ಓಕೆ.
now what you will do, you will write pipeline agent any. Agent any means
Means we are assigning to which that stage has to be
agent
run
any
on
means
which.
what? Where it
Any
will
means
run.
or anybody who is free, like.
Yeah, which one is free, it will pick that and it will assign this job to run it, right? Next,
Yes.
stages. Stages is the first one.
Okay.
Before, mentioning the stages, okay, it's like a main block,
Okay.
right? So here I am defining my main block. This is my starting block.
Mm-hmm.
Under that, just think like a container,
Okay, sir.
right? It's like a main container. Under that, you will have sub containers. Sub containers is nothing but your tasks,
Okay.
right? Stages, then stage. Okay, what stage it is ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ನೇಮ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ. Like for I'm checkout. This is
Okay.
a checkout stage where I'm pulling my code to Jenkins workspace, right?
Yes, sir.
The first stage is checkout. You are mentioning checkout stage. Under steps, you will mention your commands. The steps means, okay, how to pull. Jenkins won't know, right? Because if
Yes,
i'm
sir.
if i'm mentioning just checkout means how the Jenkins will understand, okay, where to get. You have to mention where is your remote repository, so which command I
Okay.
can use it, right? So you will mention here the git commands. You have to mention like git clone or git pull, or how we have cloned it, right?
Yes.
So similarly we have modules over here, right?
Okay.
You will mention that module providing the URL, so that in this stage the code is pulled. Where it is pulled? Into your Jenkins workspace.
Yes, sir.
ಇದು ನೆನ್ಪಿರ್ಲಿ, ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನೇ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ acted in your Jenkins workspace. That
Right, sir.
means slash warlib Jenkins if it's running in a master. If it's running in a slave, your workspace maybe slash or slash ubuntu slash Jenkins workspace 1. So whatever the code is pulled, that will be available in your Jenkins workspace after even step by step. ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ಈಚ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, so that you will be very clear what is happening in Jenkins.
Okay.
Right, once you check out, okay, now code is available in my workspace, right? Now
Yes,
what
sir.
you will do, again, this step is done.
Yes.
Next step you will add, that is next stage you will add as here checkout. Next one is what? Scan.
Scan.
There will be copy paste and you will modify it. That is, here I will mention scan, then under steps I will mention what? Sonar cube. I think
Okay.
sonar cube is not covered, right?
Yeah, I heard it like it will find the
Yeah,
bug.
it's like it's just scanning your code, like vulnerabilities,
Yes.
duplications, and all. It's like one more tool. How you integrated Maven, right?
Yes.
Similarly, we will integrate Sonar Scan, like a Sonar Cube, into Jenkins.
Yes,
Why
sir.
we need Sonar? To scan the code, right? Because developers
Yes.
sometimes they will do same repeatable code multiple times. That will called as a duplications, right? So
Yes.
code has to be properly covered. Like it shouldn't be have multiple duplications. Only 3 to 5% of duplications it will be accepted. Maybe plagiarism. You heard
Mhm.
about plagiarism, right? All
Yes.
you people have done the projects,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Why
Yes.
plagiarism? Plagiarism is nothing but same sentence repetitives shouldn't be there. It
Yes.
should be matched 85%, right? Similarly, same thing here. ಕೋಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್, ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಡುಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್, ವಲ್ನರಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇರಬಾರ್ದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು? ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಒನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನರ್, ರೈಟ್? Like
Yes.
how we are doing X-ray for our bones, right? Similarly, we
Yes.
do a scan for code.
Good. Yep.
ಡೆವಲಪರ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ
Good.
ಕೋಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಸೋನಾರ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ನ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೋನಾರ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ನ ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ, ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ದ ಕೋಡ್ ವಿ ಪುಲ್ಡ್ ಇಟ್, ರೈಟ್, ಟು ಅವರ್
Yes.
Jenkins workspace, that code it will scan it. Okay,
Okay.
once the
Okay.
scanning is done, report will be generated. Now next stage run ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಆ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತೀವಿ.
Yes.
Okay, there is some deciding factors. Okay, reports ನೋಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು run ಮಾಡೋ ತರ ಇದೆ. Okay, now just think that okay, everything scanning is done, code is ready, code everything is proper. Now third stage we are using Maven. ಇಲ್ಲಿ Maven commands ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೇಮ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ Maven ಬರುತ್ತೆ,
Okay.
ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಮೇವನ್ ನ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಮೇವನ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ ರನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ವಾರ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ವಾರ್ ಫೈಲ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಜೆಂಕಿನ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಸ್ಪೇಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇದನ್ನೇ ನಾವು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತೀವಿ.
Okay, sir. So,
Jenkins is a continuous integration tool. That means every time if you run the job, it will pull the latest code, it will do the stages actions.
okay. So here we have to mention a tool like Maven. So we like
No, no, no. Tool you already integrated. For that tool to run, we have some commands, Maven commands ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Like how we have Git commands, right?
yes, sir.
We have Maven
Yes, sir.
commands like Maven clean. Okay,
Okay.
this is the command to run it. I will show here, like mvn clean. Also we have so that's why I asked Maven lifecycle is covered or not, because these are all the goals, Maven goals, we called as Maven goals. Compile we have, Maven install we have, Maven clean, compile, install, deploy, then Maven. Total we have 6 goals: clean, compile, install, deploy, test, and one more. I couldn't able to recall that. Okay, so what we will do, we will use clean and install. Both
Okay.
both goals we will use in our Jenkins pipeline. Okay, like this: clean, install. Clean install means it will clean Maven local repository. So
Mhm.
this will be covered next. Okay, Maven life cycles. Maybe Siddesh or I will explain it during the CSCD activity.
Okay.
Okay, I will explain the goals and everything. Okay, so what this will do, it will clean up similarly like how you are cleaning the workspace of Jenkins, right? Similarly it
Yes.
will clean up the Maven local workspace, because Maven will have its own local repository to build the generating the binaries, right? For generating binaries it will also involve so many things on its own repository. .m2 repository ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. Okay, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಪೆಂಡೆನ್ಸೀಸು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ
Okay.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕ್ಲೀನ್. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ರನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ದು ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಕೋಡ್ ನಾವೇನಿಗೆ ಫುಲ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಲ್ಲ ಆ ಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಕೋಡ್ ನ ಕಂಪೈಲ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೈನರಿನ ಜನರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ.
Okay.
ಓಕೆ, ಲೈಕ್ ಎ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಮಾಡೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರೋದು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಡಿಪ್ಲಾಯ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ರೆಡಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
so it's that much simple because see, stages, stage, each stage defining your tasks, that's it. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಲೈನಕ್ಸ್ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಟೂಲ್ಸ್ ನ ನೀವು ಇನ್ವೋಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಟೂಲ್ಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಕಮಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೋನಾರ್ ಕ್ಯೂಬ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಸೋನಾರ್ ಮೇವನ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಏನೋ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಕೋಲನ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ದಟ್ ಪೈಪ್ಲೈನ್. ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟೇಜಸ್ ನ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು.
Okay, sir.
Okay, pipeline, agents, stages, stage, then steps. That's it. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಿ ಇವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್, ರೈಟ್? ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್, ಯಾವುದೇ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಸ್ಟೇಜಸ್, ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ಸ್. ಸಿ,
Okay, sir.
ಇದೊಂದು ಟಾಸ್ಕ್. ದೆನ್ ಈ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣನೇ ಮೇನ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ರೈಟ್?
Yes, sir.
So just this task is closed. Next stage. Similarly ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೇಜಸ್ ನ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಟ್ರೈ ಕ್ಯಾಚಿ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂಸ್, ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್. ಇದ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅಂಡ್ ಓಕೆ, ಮೇನ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲರೇಟಿವ್ ಪೈಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಇನ್ನೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ. ಸಿ, ಗಿಟ್ ಲಾಗಿನ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಬ್ರಾಂಚ್ ನೇಮ್, ಗಿಟ್ URL. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಹೌ ವಿಲ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ದ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ಸ್. ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ರನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್.
Okay.
Okay, tomorrow I will show some other differences. Maybe you will get to know.
Sure, sir. Sir, and like if you don't mind, could you please share this file?
Hey, this file, it's already shared in your group on
Is it?
Friday or not Friday, last class, yesterday only it's posted. That file only I opened it.
Okay.
ನೀವು ಫೈಲೇ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ನೀವು?
No, sir. Like ನಾನು ಬರೇ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಅದು ಲೈಕ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರಿವಿಸಿಟಿಂಗ್
ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಟಿವ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಫೈಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಈಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಯೂಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಹೌ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಜಾಬ್, ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಡ್ ಓವರ್ ದೇರ್. ಈಸಿ ಇದೆ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದಾಟ್ ಮಚ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಡಿಕ್ಲರೇಟಿವ್ ಪೈಪ್ಲೈನ್. ಬಟ್ once you practiced, once you tried to run the job, ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ರನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಫಸ್ಟಿಗೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಐಡಿಯಾ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ಒಂದೇ ಸರಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿಸಿ 4 ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ನ ರನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಮಿಸ್
ಅದು
ಸಮ್
ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ?
ಸಿಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್,
Yes, sir.
ಅದು
I don't
ಎರರ್
understand.
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ, ಎಂಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಯು ವೋಂಟ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ವೇರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ದ ಎರರ್ ಈಸ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್
Yeah.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ.
Yes, sir.
ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಏನೇ ಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಅದು ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನೇನ್ ಹೇಳುದು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ವೆನ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಡೆವಲಪಿಂಗ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್, ಆ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನೀವು ಜೆಂಕಿನ್ಸ್ ಪೈಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ರನ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Because if you open the flower bracket, immediately it will give you one more flower bracket closed. So that means inside that only you have to define.
ಅದು
Right? ಈಗ
ತುಂಬಾ like
stages
it's
ಅಂತ ಬರದ ತಕ್ಷಣನೇ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೈ ಮೇನ್ ಕಂಟೈನರ್, ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡಿಫೈನ್. So stages, flower bracket open, then enter, then stage, then again open one more flower bracket, because container ಒಳಗಡೆ one more small container ಅಂತ, right?
ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ನನಗೆ ಲೂಪ ಕಾಣಿಸುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್. ಲೈಕ್
ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ whenever you are writing it, don't write it on notepad or note, because every time you have to close it. But ನೀವು ಈ ವಿಜುವಲ್ ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋನೋ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಜೆಂಕಿನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲರೇಟಿವ್ ಪೈಪ್ಲೈನ್, ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನೀವು ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ನೀವು ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಯು ವೋಂಟ್ ಮಿಸ್ ದ ಲೂಪ್. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಮಿಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲೈನ್ ಎರರ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಡಿಬಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಕೂತಿರ್ತೀರಾ. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಅಟ್ ದ ಎಂಡ್ ಯು ಮಿಸ್ ದ ಫ್ಲವರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಆರ್ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ನನ್ನ ಸಜೆಷನ್ 2 3 ಸತಿ ನೀವು ಪೈಪ್ಲೈನ್ ನ ನೀವೇ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಟು ನೋ ವಾಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಂತ.
Yes, sir. But I tried it this in the freestyle. Freestyle, like it is much bit easier compared to this. So
Freestyle easy, but freestyle you can't configure maximum things. That's why
yes,
declarative pipeline. Once you know understand the declarative pipeline, you won't touch the freestyle job because everything you can configure, everything you can modify whatever you want.
yeah, that's of
Freestyle
course.
it bit not complex. It's like a ready-made food. It's
Yes,
like a 2 minutes Maggie. You can create it because everything will be available over there. Just plug and play.
ಅದು ಲೈಕ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ ಬಹಳ ಈಸಿ ಸರ್. ಲೈಕ್ ರೈಟ್ ನೌ ನಾವು ಈಗ ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ
Yeah,
ಲೈಕ್
yeah, yeah,
ಬಿಕಾಸ್
I
ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್
understood.
ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ನ್ಯೂ ಟು ಮೀ. ಐ ಐ
This
ವರ್ಕ್.
one is new for everyone. But declarative is needed.
ಯಾ ಐ
But
ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್.
at least try to create your own stages. ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಸ್ಟೇಜಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀರಿ, ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ಬರೀರಿ, ಅದ್ರ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಹಾಕಿ
ಓಕೆ
MKDIR 1. ಅದು
ಓಕೆ
ನಿಮ್ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟರಿ 1 ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
ಓಕೆ
ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಫೈಲ್, ಸೇಮ್ ಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಆ ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಫೋಲ್ಡರ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಒಂದು ಫೈಲ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಫೈಲ್. So so that you will get to know that okay, I can define the stages. Stages means first task
ಓಕೆ
is creating folder, second task is creating a file inside that
ಫೈಲ್.
folder,
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
third task is append something. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ನೀವು ಸ್ಟೇಜಸ್ ನ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಸಿಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತೀರಾ. ಒನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಸಿಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್, ದೆನ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ಸ್.
ಈಗ ಇದನ್ನ ಜೆಂಕಿನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹಳೇದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಲ್ತಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ.
ಅದು ಕಾಮನ್. AWS ಬರುತ್ತೆ,
ಹಾ
ಜೆಂಕಿನ್ಸ್
ಸರ್.
ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡಾಕರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, AWS ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ಯೂಬರ್ನೆಟಿಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್
ಮತ್ತೆ
ಇಟ್ಸ್
ಸರ್
ಲೈಕ್
ವಾಪಸ್ ಯಾವ ಬರ್ತದೆ
ಕಿಂಗ್
ಸರ್?
ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ಟೂಲ್ಸ್. That means that much
ಕಾಂಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಿಟಿ.
scenarios. I won't say it's a complex. It will have so many things in it
ಓಕೆ
because we have to learn so many integrations part. Because Kubernetes itself, it's like a ocean.
ಓಕೆ
AWS itself, it's like a ocean. Every tool is like a ocean next onwards, whatever we are covering it. It's like advanced, updated tools, whatever currently industry are using it.
ಓಕೆ
Okay,
ಓಕೆ
so tomorrow um
Sir,
voice ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. Yes,
sir,
yes.
sir, can you explain this generic webhook trigger?
Webhook trigger we will, okay. Tomorrow I will okay, tomorrow list your questions. We'll discuss tomorrow. First off, then second off we'll just basic intro with the AWS. Then when we can conduct mock next week, Monday onwards mock.
Monday.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Mock will be splitted. Half of the portion I will take and remaining of portion Sidhu will take. Okay, we will schedule the mock and we'll send you the invites. Whoever got the invite on particular slot, attend depending upon the timings, because both will have two different links, two different sectors. Okay, maybe 20-20 split, our time slot our join ಆಗಿ. So please
ಸರ್
be
ಟೈಮ್
prepared.
ಸ್ಲಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ 8 to 10
Same timings only, 7:30 or 8.
ಓಕೆ
Not in the working hours,
ಓಕೆ
because most of them are working, right? So we won't disturb your working hours. Same timings, our class timings only.
ಓಕೆ
Please prepare ಆಗಿ ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಕೊಡಿ. ಹಂಗಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಯೂಸಸ್ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಡಿ, ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ how many days? 4 days of time, right?
ಎಸ್
So
ಸರ್.
please prepared and give your best, so that we'll also okay, it's like a confirming that Okay, they are also understanding the concept, and they are also learning, and they are also putting their effort, so that we will also continue with the rest of the topics. Otherwise it will be like a, you know, we will also like, it's like a unhappy. So whatever we have taught so many days, they haven't learned anything, and they don't spend the time to understanding the concept or execution of this, right? So it will be like completely like a mess. So I don't want to be in that situation. So be prepared. Don't be nervous, confused ಆಗಬೇಡಿ, ಹೆದರುವಂಥದ್ದೇನಿಲ್ಲ. Whatever you have learned so far, same thing only I have asked. I will ask in the mock sessions. Just explain what you know. ಸೊ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಓದಿರ್ಬೇಕು, ಅದೊಂದೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೇಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಪಾರ್ಟೇ ಇದೆ ಈಗ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಗಿಟ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ ಥಿಯರಿಟಿಕಲ್. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ಸೇ ಬರೋದು. ಜೆಂಕಿನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಐ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಎ ಹಾಫ್ ಬೇಕ್ಡ್, not fully baked, right? Because complete declarative pipeline is not yet covered. Just half baked alle, one small portion. But Linux commands and shell scripting, um, I will ask the questions, or maybe I will ask you to write the script. Okay, so be prepared for everything. You will get Saturday Sunday complete, weekend also. And anyhow I won't start AWS before mock session. Okay, we will just do the recap and brush up the things, and any uncovered part we will cover it on next upcoming days. Okay, once the mock session is done, we'll start the AWS. Clear?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, any questions? Script and steps. Script ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನೀನ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಟ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀಯ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, right? Script ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ okay, Jenkins will understand that okay, whatever it's coming below that, it's completely a script, shell script, right? Script already you have learned it, right? Shell script, same. If you want to execute some script inside your declarative pipeline, we'll use that. But we won't use that much sometimes. But you should aware of it, okay? Try catch. Yeah. Hmm. But try catch is not only for script. Okay, try catch you can use it for any of the stages. What is the use of try catch? Hmm? What it will do? Exception means what? What's the use? What is the use of try and catchy? Okay, tomorrow I will ask the same question. We'll see who will answer for this. Okay,
So it will display like what kind of error there is on in the program. Like
to
program
display.
execute ಆಗತ್ತೆ sir.
Okay.
Program
Today, just analyze and execute it. Try to make one of the task error, and add that try catchy and how it will be displayed. Any difference without try catchy and with the try catchy. Observe the changes. Let me know tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Then see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye,
sir.
Thank
sir.
you, sir. Bye,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.